I reset my preferences on Photoshop, and now it seems to be allowing me to do whatever I want. So, back to square one. Now we can actually start. I gotta drink my water. Super thirsty. I hope y'all can hear me well. Let me fix my mic. Is it kind of drooping? Can you see that? Is it drooping? It might be drooping. Let's see. Is it drooping? I don't know why my bit rate's so high. Interesting. But it is super high. I don't even put it at that high. Anyway, photo. Cool photo. It's Michelle. She's, I could put her tag up there. Super dope model. First time working with her. Luz, of course, is my MUA. Let's dive into some stuff. So, adjustments. Put this out here. Let's get a little brightness. Might be a little too much. Let me put it on my 1080 monitor real quick. Yeah, she looks super orange. I knew that contrast was gonna be crazy. I do like the heat. Trying to figure out why my monitor is so contrasty. That's a word. Look it up. Anyway, so got some things we could do here. If we're starting this from scratch, we could talk about a few things here. Can go over blemish removal, which is obviously the first thing you kind of want to do. Technically, the first thing you want to do is just zoom out. Kind of look at what you got going on here. Let's go ahead and snip this already. This is a portrait preset. Like if you were going to put this in a magazine, these are the pixels that you would have to do for that magazine. So there's that. Okay, so blemish removal. A couple different tools we can use here. First off, you can use the, oh, I gotta put this on a new layer, stupid. The regular spot healing brush tool. Basically click and drag, just take stuff away. Now, content over simple layers. That's why I wasn't taking it off. It's like, what? So literally, I don't even know if my actions are here. There's my history. Window. Actions. Cool. There's my actions. I literally just reset all my preferences because nothing was working right. And now we have to start from scratch. Like this is literally starting from scratch in Photoshop. As much of scratch as you can get, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, so spot healing brush tool. Basically just kind of hover over an area and you get rid of it. Just like this. Now, other tool you can use, and we'll use this over here as an example, is the spot heal or actual healing brush tool. It's right here. And we'll get into all this stuff here as we kind of do this series. The main difference here is obviously spot healing is what it's called. Pick a spot, it heals it. Healing brush tool, you have to take a sample. So, let's think. Maybe that's not the best area because it will take some light. Right here, this is a good example. So this spot right here, let's say we want to get rid of this. What we'd want to do is just take a sample right here. Oh, have to do this as well. All layers. And now we're getting rid of it. It's going to look just like this where that crosshair is. Now we're not going to do a lot of these like deep pockets here because we're going to do this in frequency separation, but just as you could see. So basically, if you want to clear that spot, you just take a sample of where you want it to clean, like here. Just move that. That looks just like that. Obviously, if you're really going to do some fine-tuned editing, you'd want to make this a lot smaller, like this. And then, like I said, we're going to fix this later, so there you go. You can get rid of lines that way if that's what you like to do. So right here, just kind of very lightly brush that away. You see like the little pixels getting lighter in that area. Just going to take that line away so you can already see a big difference. Get rid of that. So that line connected right here. The line connects, got rid of it, gone. Gonzo. Now, obviously there's different ways to skin that cat if you'd like that, but there's pros and cons to using either or. Just depends on the application. For me, like this hair, I'm just going to take a sample here and we're going to get rid of it. There's also the clone stamp tool that you can use, and the difference there is the clone stamp tool will take more texture along with the tones of the thing. What I mean by that is, like, so if you go here, right, you're just taking away, you're making it lighter, taking away that darkness. Take your clone stamp tool, which is garbage patch tool, clone stamp tool here, and you click this eyebrow and you paint here. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to set this for all these tools. You're gonna get an eyebrow. Now she got a really long eyebrow, not too hot looking, so take that away. That's the difference there. Patch tool is kind of cool too. Like if you got, I use this a lot when I'm doing frequency separation. Like I said, I'll show you that later. But like, let's say you want to just move this. Content layer. You slide it over. Now it looks exactly like what that is. Like you can go down here. You won't get an eyebrow, but just in that specific spot. This will make a lot more sense once I show you a couple of tricks that I do for whatchamacallit, frequency separation. Is pretty cool. Then we should probably go over here and talk about filling in these lines. We'll also talk about the eyes, because let's be honest, that's where everybody looks. So that's kind of what we're going to work with throughout this whole series. Just kind of wanted to do a quick little stream just to see how this sounds, how this tests. If you have any like idea or thing that you want me to cover or do, let me know. That would be super dope. And yeah.